PASCAL. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up weekdays. Catch us live, somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and good morning and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. We got some more information, y'all. We got some stuff that's going on. I am still very surprised about this information, but we got to talk about it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on being on tonight, but this is some wild stuff, y'all. Something that you wouldn't even expect. At least for me, I didn't expect this. Excuse me, I didn't expect this at all to happen. I was expecting him to kind of fight this out. But you see the title down below. We got to talk about it, y'all. I didn't expect this at all. This is getting nuts. Yes, Michonne, I agree. This is getting absolutely bonkers. I'll say that. I'm gonna be extra and say it's getting absolutely bonkers now. Okay? But you see the title down below, y'all, and I'm still trying to process this. We've gone through so much, so many hills and valleys, so many peaks and valleys, so many high notes and low notes and some weird, questionable notes. And now we got more information here. And it's not a joke. This is not, I mean, like I said, I was hoping that there would be some sort of like April Fool's, gotcha, mother lovers. But no, man, this is real talk. This is very, very true. I am absolutely shocked, personally. Very much shocked about this. But it's saying right now, y'all, Will Smith is resigning from the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences because of this slap. So, we got to get into this. And what does that entail? That's what I'd like to know. By him stepping out of the Academy, by him resigning from the Academy, what does that actually mean? Does that mean, what does it mean? Can he still secure the bag? Can he still make movies? Can he still make it the monies? But just not be considered for any awards? Or what? I mean, like I said, so many questions I got going on here. And we are going to get into it very, very shortly. But before we do me a favor, y'all. I see you guys starting to file in and all that. I really do appreciate this. This is breaking. It just came out maybe about an hour or two ago. I got here as quickly as I could. Hopefully I don't have too much dirt on me. I literally was just helping put this wonderful, immaculate, gorgeous studio together. I got something new coming around the bend, y'all, and you guys are going to love it. I'm just going to say that right now. Y'all going to love it. But hands were tied, doing all that stuff. So when I found out about this, shout out to my sister. Thank you to my sister. She was like, yo, you need to go check this out. He just resigned. I'm like, man, you cap. You straight lying to me. Do not lie to me. And I looked this up and it's very, very real. So we're going to look at this. This is not an April Fool's joke. This is real. So before we get into everything, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Send those likes past 100. I see about 100, almost 200 souls in the house right now. Okay. And if you haven't done it yet, welcome to the Pascal Show. Please do me a favor. If you haven't done it yet, I don't know what is going on. Why haven't you hit that subscribe button? Okay. If you're watching this right now for the first time ever, you have not hit that subscribe button. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong with you? What did I do? Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Okay. Be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, we got to get into it, y'all. We most definitely have got to get into this. And I said it this morning when I talked about the stuff that we talked about this morning. And I'm saying it again. This is the story that just keeps on giving. Things keep on getting thicker than a snicker up in this biznai, and we have got to talk about this. This is absolutely insane. The fact that, and I know for y'all, some of y'all maybe don't know what's going on, so I'm going to do a quick recap, okay? We're going to use photos. We're going to do picture story time, okay? We're gonna do something about people who were in the pictures with pictures. Anyway, Chris Rock was on stage making some jokes. He came out, he made a joke at Javier Bardem and to Penelope Cruz. Okay. Made a joke about them. Then he walked over to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. He said, man, can't wait, Jada. Can't wait for that G.I. Jane 2 to come out. She made this look on her face, rolled her eyes. Will Smith is seen laughing, but I guess he turned and looked at her, and he could tell that she didn't like it so much. So he gets up, walks all the way over onto the stage where Will Smith is. Where Chris Rock is, smacks him in the face. Everyone and their mama's seen it. Then about 30, 45 minutes later, he wins a damn award. Best Actor in his portrayal as Richard Williams in King Richard. Everyone rose to their feet, clapping, passionate. Some people had tears in their eyes, so proud that he won this Oscar. But even during his acceptance speech, he took no accountability for his actions towards Chris Rock. None. But he was teary-eyed. It was emotional. Some people were moved by this. I don't know. I wasn't. I was just very surprised by the win. The fact that they still let him win. But anyway, cries, taking no accountability. Okay. So now that we're up to date with everything, for the most part on that part, things have gotten weirder and weirder. The Academy has come out and said that, hey, they are doing an investigation. They're doing a deep dive into this whole situation. Personally, I don't see why they need to do any kind of investigation because it is right there for the world to see. It's hard to not see what happened here. He walks up and smacks a dude in the face. Chris Rock, one of the most popular household names in stand-up comedy, gets smacked in the face by Will Smith, another household name, international superstar, movie star, smacks him in the face. So the Academy still says, we are going to go and we're going to do a dive. We're going to do a deep dive. We're going to investigate in this because he may have done some things that were against code of conduct. Okay, fine. Then more stories come out. They say that the Academy says, well, Will Smith refused to leave when we asked him to leave. He refused, passionately refused. Just on the side of Will Smith. I guess Will Smith's sources, when that news came out, that article came out, it went around like wildfire. He says, Will Smith said, or his sources say, that the Academy is lying about him being approached, about being asked to leave said ceremony. Now, this morning, when I talked about this particular story with Will Packer and all that stuff, Will Packer is the producer or one of the producers of the Oscars. And in fact, I also found out that it was a all-black producing team to produce this entire Oscars. What a hell of a feat. What an amazing opportunity for an all-black production company to produce all of this. But it sucks that they had two black men in their 50s slapping each other or one getting slapped. It's pretty bad. But here it is. Outside of that, from what I saw, it was pretty damn good. Entertaining for the most part, but Oscars are boring. But Will Packer, outside of that, outside of my opinions about the actual event, he goes up and he says, oh, Chris Rock didn't want to kick him out. So it was all on Chris Rock. Chris Rock's sources came out and they said that is a lie, like Maury Povich up in this biz naive. So now you kind of are a little bit up to date on everything because it seems like the Academy is not taking any type of accountability for the choices that they could have made. They said, oh no, because Chris Rock didn't want to have him leave, we decided to keep him there anyway. Check out my other live, this morning's live, to hear my real opinion about all that, because I think it's deeper than just that. Okay. But now we got this, and we're going to get into it. But I got a super chat here, which I'm going to hit really quick. The Red Mask channel. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Read this. Thank you. I read it. Congratulations. But thank you for the $2 super chat, okay? And I see a bunch of people starting to file in. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon to all y'all, for all y'all who are watching all over the globe. Please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Send those likes all the way up. That would really, really mean a lot. And of course, do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. And if you have hit that subscribe button and haven't done the other thing, which is hit that notification bell, please do so that you know what's going on. Okay. Anytime I upload, go live, or whatever. Okay. So please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. So now there's more information. Will Smith has officially resigned. What does that exactly mean? That's the question that I'd like to know. And hopefully we can get that answered right away. So let's get into this article real quick first, shall we? Because I'm still shocked. I figured he would fight this to the bitter end. And maybe by him resigning makes him still keep the award. Maybe if he resigns, this will not, they won't rip that award from him as punishment. You see what I'm saying? And maybe that's what he's doing right now. Maybe he's trying to do that so he can save his own ass. But let's get into this article, babies. Because we got some reading to do. So let's get into this, okay? So, Will Smith resigns from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. And I guess, quote, he says he called himself heartbroken. So, heartbroken actor says he'll accept the consequences as he faces possible expulsion for slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. And we all seen that. I mean, that's why y'all are here. The slap seen around the damn world. I mean, they got the wide and the close-up. They got the wide and the close-up, y'all. The wide and the close-up. They shot it like it was a movie. Okay? So, let's get back into this article. Will Smith has resigned from the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences in wake of his onstage assault of Chris Rock during last Sunday's Oscars show. Smith, in a statement obtained by Variety on Friday, called his actions during the ceremony shocking, painful, and inexcusable, adding that he would accept any additional consequences issued by the Academy's Board of Governors. First off, let me just say this. Let me just say this really quick, because I do have, obviously I'm going to get into this article here really quick, but I do have to say this. It's about damn time that he actually starts to speak a little bit more like remorseful. Like he actually is saying, okay, I'm now processing that what I did was wrong. Instead of that whole apology BS that he put out a while ago, which I need to pull up again because that was absolute trash. In my personal opinion, absolute bloody trash. I need to find that, which I will do here in a second. But let me try to find this right quick, because I think we need to cross-reference his actual. Shoot. We need to cross-reference the old apology to this other one now. I think that would be really, really good to have. Where is it? Yeah. So I'm gonna pull this up here in a second, but but he did list this. So he did put this on Variety, and he was like, I'm heartbroken on what happened here. Okay. So let's get into the rest of this here really quick. Okay. The list of those I have hurt is long. And Marina, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Is long. And it includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance. This is a much better apology. Just already. Reading it cold right now. This is pretty good now. So, loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home, Smith said, I betrayed the trust of the Academy. I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work. I am heartbroken. Finally, he wrote an apology. Like, this is the apology I think that everybody was waiting for a few days ago. But let me continue. The actor also acknowledged that slapping Rock during the ceremony caused other award winners to be overshadowed. I want to put focus back on those who deserve attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to go back to the incredible work it does to support creativity and artistry in film, Smith said. He also shared how change takes time, and he is now committed to doing work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason. Okay. Smith's resignation came 2 days after the Academy met to initiate disciplinary proceedings against him for violations of the group standards of conduct. Yeah, he broke a code of conduct, y'all. Yeah, putting your hands on somebody's a bad idea, y'all. I'm just letting you all know. Putting your hands on somebody in general, not a good idea. Breaking the law, period, is a bad idea. But breaking the law internationally televised is even worse. We are going to look at his old apology, though. We are. We are going to go and look at his other apology, the previous one that he put out like the day after. So, I got plenty of questions to ask about this whole situation personally, about him, I guess, resigning from this Academy. And is it really that big of a deal or not? I don't know what it means exactly, but we are going to look into it. And they also say, how does one become an Academy member, which we are going to look at. And I think there's like dues you have to pay, so on and so forth, so that you can be a part of the Academy, so on and so forth. But we are going to get into that here in a second. So moving on into this article, and please do not forget to hit that like button down below. Send it past 500 likes for me. That would really mean a lot. It costs nothing. It's free, but it helps this channel grow. So please hit that like button past 500 likes right now. That would really mean a lot. Okay. Smith's shocking move comes just one day after sources close to the actor confirmed to The Sun that he and his lawyers had planned to write to the Academy to plead his case ahead of his upcoming hearing on April 18th. Things are hanging in the balance. He will write an official letter to apologize and effectively beg for their forgiveness, the source revealed Thursday. He is also expected to hold a call with show bosses in the next 24 hours. April 18th is D-Day, though. He will find out if he is still an Oscar, if he still has an Oscar, and quite possibly a career. Sources familiar with the situation also claim the fate of his upcoming projects, including the Apple-funded slave escape drama Emancipation, remains in question. Interesting. So he had a movie that he was about to do, it looks like, and I guess it was it was the working title Emancipation, but it's an Apple-funded slave escape drama that he was going to be a part of, starring Will Smith in Emancipation. He was supposed to be in this thing, and it looks like he may not be in it anymore because he likes to beat people on TV. I'm sorry to say that, but that is the truth, and it sucks. Production executives and studio chiefs do not want to be seen picking a side too early, the insider said, noting that Smith was expected to return for a fourth installment. Bruh. Oh no. A fourth installment of the Bad Boys franchise, although no start date has been set yet. So he was about to be in like another one? Damn. And let's be real, though. This is let's keep it real. Those movies are his money makers. Let's keep it straight funky, y'all. Those movies make him money. All those bad boy movies, even the ones that you didn't like so much. He still made good money off those movies. And they're crowd pleasers. Everybody loves to see him with Martin Lawrence acting the damn fool. I mean, I still think one of the most hilarious parts I've ever seen was in Bad Boys 2, when you had Martin Lawrence, he accidentally ingested ecstasy. The most hilarious stuff. I thought it was hilarious. I wouldn't say it was the best movie ever, but it was still entertaining, and that's exactly what it does. Entertain. Doesn't change the world and make you want to call your mama, but still, it's entertaining nonetheless, and it makes a lot of money. You know for a fact, every other movie he's done, aside from King Richard, there's been a lot of movies he's done that have not been as successful in the box office, lucrative speaking. Okay? But I guess they were going to do a fourth one, and people have been begging them to do another one. So that sucks that there won't be a fourth Bad Boys. That sucks. But anyway, possibly, because like they said, everything's hanging at the balance right now. We'll see. News of actors' resignation also followed Good Morning America's interview with Oscars producer Will Packer that aired this morning, and detailed the Academy's immediate response to the attack. After the actor got onto the Oscar stage on Sunday and hit rock, Academy officials said or asked Smith to leave the ceremony, Packer said. The producer claimed they were considering physically removing Smith, an option that he successfully lobbied against. William Packer, said that his co-producer, Shyla Cowan, informed him that the Academy officials were about to physically remove Will Smith. I had not been a part of those conversations, so I immediately went to the Academy leadership that was on site, and I said, Chris Rock does not want that. Rock has made it clear that he does not want to make a bad situation worse, said Packer. There's William Packer, or Will Packer. He was one of the guys who was producing the Oscars, and this was his first time ever producing the Oscars, which is a huge feat. But the fact that he came out, and we already talked about this on this morning's show, but the fact that he came out, now Chris Rock's sources are saying that what William is saying in this interview is all lies. None of it is true. He says no one ever came up to him to ask him if he had some opinions about this ish. Like I said, the plot has been thickening real bad and quick. Okay? Real quick. Now, and I'll just say what he said here. I said it in the other one, but he did say, just to add on to what he says that he was doing during this time. He said, I was advocating for what Rock wanted in that time, which was not to physically remove Will Smith at the time. Because as it has now been explained to me, that was the only option, he said. There was a conversation that I was not a part of to ask him to voluntarily leave. So apparently, the Academy says that he walked up and asked, somebody walked up to Will Smith and asked him to leave the event. And then Will Smith said, "Hail to the nah." But then the funny thing is that Will Smith is sitting here saying, real talk, that he never was approached, or at least his sources are saying that too. Now, that's funny because Devin S., I was thinking that as well. And I don't know. As far as I know, unless something else comes out, Will Smith resigns on April Fool's Day. How do we know it's not a joke? You know what? I don't know. You never know. This may be full cap. This may be full lies. This may be just one big ass joke. But I'm still reporting the news. I'm still reporting the breaking story because I believe that this is real. But I also don't think anybody would go out of their way like this to do the long con like this, where you think that Good Morning America or any of these articles are in on this joke too. That would be insane. Good Morning America they spent money to go over and interview Will Packer, where Will Packer is going, oh no, this, that, and the third, carry the one, divisible by two, so on and so forth. Here's my side of the story. If this was Cap, they wouldn't go this far. They would just say, this morning, there would have been an announcement saying, can't believe y'all fell for it. Happy April Fool's Day. You know what I'm saying? They would have been done it. That's what I think. So I don't think that this is a full-on joke. I think this is really, really real. On God, I think this is real. But I want to pull up. I want to see if I can find the actual resignation letter. So hold on one second. Here we go. Because I'm trying to see if there is more to what he says here. Because there's got to be more than just what they have here. Now, and this is the Variety article that the Daily Mail, the other article I was reading off of, saying that this is where they got the actual statement of his resignation. Okay. So it says Will Smith resigns from Academy over Chris Rock Oscars slap backlash. Man, that's a weird sentence. But anyway, let's continue. So, okay. Academy President David Rubin replied to his resignation. So he replied to his resignation after he said that, I'm committed to doing work to ensure that I never again allow violence to overtake reason. So the Academy President David Rubin, replied to his resignation, saying in a statement, "We have received and accepted Mr. Will Smith's immediate resignation from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. We will continue to move forward with our disciplinary proceedings against Mr. Smith for violations of the Academy's standards of conduct in advance of our next scheduled board meeting on April 18th. Now, we already know he charged the stage and all that, but they literally, even the president's going, we will take it, but we are still looking into this. He could still lose. Literally, he could still lose his statue. He could still lose the Oscar. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're going, you know what? Just because you are stepping down and saying you're resigning doesn't mean a damn thing, yo. We still going to do our due diligence. We still are going to investigate in this piece. I don't care. And I really do think this is the reason why Will Smith resigned. I think he threw up his resignation because he wants to save that golden statue. He doesn't want to lose it. Interesting. Let's go on into more in this article. The Academy later asked if they asked Smith to leave. They still are saying they asked him to leave, and for some odd reason, sources connected to Will Smith are saying that it's a lie. So why are they saying that it's a lie when the Academy is still holding true to this? Still holding true to this. Makes no sense, y'all. Makes no sense. It's a very tangled narrative about what exactly went down behind the scenes. What is certain is that Smith ended up remaining at the Dolby Theater, where he went on to win Best Actor for his performance in King Richard. And of course, in this emotional speech, he basically blames everything, like God. I mean, everything. He blames everything. He blames God for doing it, the stress of being a celebrity. He blames everybody, all the moving parts in his world. He even says the things you do for love, the crazy things you'll do for love, you'll fight for love and all this stuff. But he never, ever takes accountability for himself, for his own actions. He blames everybody, points the finger at everybody else, even throws in the kitchen sink, and yet still does not take accountability for his ridiculous actions. Period. Now, Monday, the very, very next day, Will Smith made an apology, and we are going to read it. It was an old one, so you already know this, but we're going to read it again because I think it's trash. I think it's absolute trash. Actually, let me pull this up on unless he took it down from his IG. We are going to find out, though. We're going to find out if he took it down from his IG with the quickness. Come on. Okay. Here it is. I mean, we all know this infamous speech, but we're going to or this infamous post now, but we're going to go through it again. And notice it's completely different from what the Variety has put out just recently. So violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. And you know, I've already broken down this whole thing. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed for my actions, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in the world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and all the attendees and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and the King Richard family. I deeply regret my behavior, that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will Smith. Completely different from the other stuff. I want to put focus back on those who deserve the attention for their achievements and allow the Academy to get back to the incredible work it does to support creativity in artistry in film. And that is just a clip. That is just a snippet of what he said in his recent apology. And that is an apology he should have put out in the first damn place. This is what he should have put out on Monday, dag nabbit. Not today. But you know for a fact he was working real quick. Right when he found out that they were going to be doing their investigation, he's like, oh, damn, I might lose my award. So let me get this out. Violence is, Violence is unacceptable. Whatever he says. Violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive, like still self-righteous as hell. But then this other one, he's like, yo, my bad. Look, the list of those I have hurt along is long, and it includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home. That is a good start. That is a good chunk of a decent apology. But he puts that thing out on Monday, and you could tell he was rushing. He was rushing to throw that ish out, y'all. Rushing. And now he's saying he's resigning. So let's go back here. There is a part here that I wanted to pull up. Right here. How does one become an Academy member? And that's a very good question. How does one do that? Because I know, like SAG, you have to become a part of the union when you are SAG, which is the Union for All Actors, Screen Actors Guild, and you have to pay your dues. It's almost like you pay taxes to it, like every year or every month. I forgot how it is. I don't know if it's yearly or monthly. You pay a certain amount. You pay your dues, and then you're part of a union, and they take care of you, and they make sure you are taken care of. Now, I don't know what the Academy does. That's new to me. I feel like maybe that's another level, like upper echelon or whatever you want to call it. But you got to be a member, and you can get kicked out, and then you never will work in this town again type stuff. Seriously. So how does one become an Academy member? Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences membership is available to qualified artists ranging from actors, writers, production members, and more, working in the production of theatrically released motion pictures. The obtain membership, an artist must, I guess they're saying to obtain membership. To obtain membership, an artist must be sponsored by 2 Academy members from the branch to which the candidate seeks admission. There are 17 branches of the Academy. Oscar nominees are automatically considered for Academy membership, but do not require sponsors. Obviously, I mean, if they're getting nominated, you already get kind of like almost like pushed in, like accepted with arms wide open, right? Saying, come on in. You can become a member and be in here because you are nominated. Like for some people who are in SAG, it's really hard to get into SAG. But if you do end up getting into a commercial or you get to say a line in a movie or something like that, you can basically get your SAG card really, really easy by doing that. But the hard part is getting the gig, right? Or getting into a movie that is SAG, that is a union movie. But it can be really tough. Or a commercial. You can do commercials, TV, so on and so forth. But TV is more after. But that's a whole other Charles Dickens story. But when it comes to SAG, it's really hard to get in there. But once you get in, you're good. And then you're there for life for the most part. Okay? After being nominated for sponsors, candidates are then reviewed by the branch committees who will make recommendations for membership. These recommendations are then considered by the Academy's Board of Governors, which ultimately decides who will receive an invitation to become a member. Membership review occurs annually. Specific requirements for each membership category and Academy branch can be found on the organization's website, so on and so forth. Now, my thing is that what happens if you resign, if you step down from the Academy? Maybe some of y'all might know out here, like what happens. It doesn't mean you just don't get to vote on movies. You know, like you're not because obviously once you step down, you can't vote. You can't be a part of that company that gets the vote on best acting work or the best movie or best script and all the other things for the actual award ceremony for the actual Oscars. But I always wonder, if you step down, what does that actually mean? Does that mean you can't do any movies ever again? Means that you're gone? Does this mean that Will Smith is gone? I'm curious. What does that mean? What does it mean for him to resign? Is it really going to be bad for him? Does it mean that he just canceled himself? I hate to say that word, but does it mean that he just canceled himself? And now you'll just see him producing movies and his name will be in the production titles underneath, executive produced by, but maybe he's not doing anything, as far as acting anymore. Is he blacklisting himself now personally? Just curious. Please comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I hate the fact that if he was to resign, does this mean that he can't work anymore? I would love to see Will Smith in movies. I love Will Smith. I don't like what he did. You could still like a person and not agree with their actions. That's what makes us all human, right? We're not perfect. We're all flawed. What he did was terrible. And Chris Rock's joke wasn't great either. But at the same time, I still love them both. I love both these guys. And they did so much. Like Will Smith has done so much for acting, for filmmaking, black filmmaking, for the culture, for not the culture, for being able to sit there and straddle a fence and be a crossover superstar. And now all of that is being destroyed. Now he's going to, if he actually resigns, fully resigns, now he'll just be some recluse, gone. It just sucks. It really, really sucks, y'all. It really, really sucks. But I still wonder, what does it mean by him stepping down? Here's a little bit of a video from
small business.
Little video from Chris Rock's stand-up that I'm sure some of y'all want to hear. So I'm going to play this really quick.
What happened? So if you came to hear that, I had like a whole show I wrote before this weekend. And I'm still kind of processing what happened. So at some point I'll talk about that shit. And it'll be serious, it'll be funny.
It's really sad because no matter what he does from this point on, Will Smith, he'll never be able to live this down. But I do want to ask you guys, like, I would like to know, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that, do you agree with Will Smith resigning or not? Are you with it or not? Are you upset because because a lot of us are thinking, if he resigns, does this mean that he's not going to work anymore? Are we not going to ever see any movies from him? Is he literally blacklisting himself? It sucks, man. To think a guy has built his whole career for the past 3 decades plus, for it all to just get just annihilated by one move. It's terrible. It's terrible. I see the comments. Hold on, let me pull this up. Jessica, no, Will Smith shouldn't resign. He should just give. Yeah, he should give back the Oscar. I can see that happening more than him actually resigning. I can see that going. I can see him doing that. But even so, him resigning or like him giving away his Oscar, giving it back, if that actually happens, and then still, no matter what, he's going to be blacklisted. I hate to say it, but there's going to be a lot of people that are not going to want to work with him. That's what sucks. That's what sucks about this, y'all. That's what sucks about it. There's no right answer for him. There's no right move, because as soon as he does that move, everyone else is going to sit there and go, well, he could have done this, though, and that would have been better. And then on top of that, even if he does the right thing after all this, people are still going to be side-eyeing him for a while. I mean, at some point, he could have unalived Chris Rock at this point. That's the way everybody's feeling about this. But you know what? Yes, Debbie, you got a point. I'm going to do a poll. All right. So I got a question. I put up a poll because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Real talk. Really would love to hear your thoughts on it. The poll is, do you agree with Will Smith resigning? That's a simple question. Yes or no? The poll is pinned to the top of the conversation. Go ahead and hit that, please, and then I can read the results before the end of the show. Okay? But yes, here we go. This is what we got. He has resigned. This is the information that we got right now. And, it's not great news. Growing up with Will Smith, growing up watching Fresh Prince all the way to seeing his career become what it is right now. Oscar-winning performance, mega movie star, children, becoming a father, a husband, all that stuff. And all that is being annihilated right now because he put his paws on somebody. But at the same time, I'm not condemning it. I'm not. Or I'm sorry, I'm not condoning it. I'm sorry. I'm not condoning what he did. What he did was trash, absolute trash. But it still sucks to see how quickly somebody can fall from grace. It's wow. And this one he's going down in a barrel of burning cat piss. I mean, it is just it's just bad, y'all. But then the other thing is, I see Nicole just said something here. Where is it? He's redeemable. Now, my question is this. If there is any way he could redeem himself, what would it be that would show that that would make him redeemable? Now, I know I could be responding to Nicole's comment the wrong way, but it did spark a question. How can one redeem themselves from doing such a thing, such an act that the world has seen? Just saying. Mr. X, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I don't think they should take the Oscar away. He earned it. The slap has nothing to do with that, so I don't think they should take it away when they haven't done it for worse people. I see that point too. Somebody else said in a show a while back, the director Roman Polanski. He's done a bunch of movies, Rosemary's Baby, all the way to The Pianist with Adrian Brody. We talked about this in great length. He was involved with some crazy stuff. I'll say that. Really, really bad stuff. But I will say this, though, just to piggyback off of what Mr. X said, those acts that those people did happened somewhere else. They didn't happen on the actual stage on the same day that actor is supposed to be getting an award. I will say that just for argument's sake, because I get it. He earned that. Years and years of hard work, working on his craft, doing this movie, even this movie itself, putting on the weight, emulating that Richard Williams, putting in his dedication and time. I get that. But it was the exact same damn day that he received his Oscar. Then on top of it, the Oscars are supposed to be the epitome, right? The upper echelon of whatevers. Everybody's wearing their tuxes. Ladies are dressed in their best gowns. It's the belle of the ball. It is the highest award you could ever get as an actor. One of the biggest nights of the year. And he went up there and he just destroyed that image. Destroyed it. 94 Academy Awards ceremonies. And he just went up there and just pissed on it. It just sucks. So yeah, for me, I'm like, he did more than just get into a fight with somebody at a bar 2 days later after, or 2 days before the award ceremony. He did it right then and there in front of everybody. Children were watching this thing. Families were watching this. And I think they're sitting there going, well, this is an image we don't want people to see with this. This is not Real Housewives of whatever. This isn't some ratchet, ridiculous love and hip hop show. This is the Oscars. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what they're thinking in their heads. There's a certain amount of respect. There's a certain amount of regalness, I guess. I don't know. That comes with that kind of event. At least that's what the image that they want to have, right? And then he goes up there and does that. It's bad. Now, I thought I saw somebody say something. I just wanted to pull it up before I forget that. Hold on, I'm trying to find it real quick. Where did it go? Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to find. I thought I saw something in the back of my head. I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye, but maybe I was wrong. But Debbie says, I agree. Will deserves it, but he should be banned for attending. I think that he should be. I could see something along the lines of he should just have to pay a certain amount. That's what I think. I think he should be paid. He has to pay us some sort of fee, and then of course go and pay a fee. Maybe he's suspended for a little while, but I don't even know what that would entitle. It's not like the Academy Awards, have a special lounge that you can go to or some ish. But I think the worst thing that they can do to him, aside from him actually getting like blacklisted from Hollywood, which is basically what he's doing to himself by stepping down, by resigning. The worst thing that they can do is aim for his pocket and say, hey, you're going to have to pay a fine. Public apology to Chris Rock and you're going to have to pay a fine and you'll be suspended for a few months and may not be able to attend next year's awards, even if you are nominated. Doesn't matter. Which probably you won't be nominated next year. That could also be what it is too. That might be it. I feel like that would be fair, but taking him away from being able to do his job, I think that's really, really crappy. And him resigning is not great news, but at the same time, I feel like this is his way of trying to save his ass. First one, thank you. Once you resign, you cannot remove all his previous accolades. Now, let me say this. This is exactly right here, exactly the reason why I think he's resigning right now. Because he thinks that it will not take him away, or it will not make him lose the Oscar. That's literally what I think. He's sitting here going, I'm just going to step down. I'm going to step down. There's no other thing I can do. I'm going to step down. If I step down, I still get the award and I could still be in history. I could still accomplish what I've been wanting to accomplish for this entire time, which is to get the Best Actor award. I've been working so hard. You know, it's like, haven't you seen me in Ali? I worked my ass off on Ali, and I still didn't get the trophy. I worked my ass off. Maybe he's going to wait. Okay, I can't do this and fight this out because they will most likely take my award. But if I resign, they can't take anything from me, right? Well, it sounds like he is not right, because we just said, or I just showed to you guys what what the president said. And I'm going to throw it back up here so we all can see it in the nosebleed seats. So it soaks down in your plums, okay? It says right here, Academy President David Rubin replied to his resignation saying, in a statement, we have received and accepted Will Smith's immediate resignation from the Academy of Motion Pictures and Sciences. We will continue to move forward with our disciplinary proceedings against Will Smith for violations of the Academy's standards of conduct in advance of our next scheduled board meeting, April 18th. So it doesn't even matter. Prez Ruby Rubin says, hell to the no, what you did was wrong, and I don't care. I don't care if you're remorseful and you feel bad for what you did and you want to resign. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, but you're still going to be investigated and you can still lose that statue. So nice try, buddy. You think you slick? I'm President David Rubin up in this biz naive. That's literally what he's trying to say. Oh, you trying to be slick, huh? Okay, man. I see you, man. Okay. Okay, I'm reloaded. He's ready. He's saying they're still pushing forward. They don't give a damn. They don't give two damns. So even if he tries to make that last ditch effort of going, because he still put out a thing going, oh, my bad. Sorry, Chris, and what I did to all y'all and all that stuff. I feel my pain and I'm sorry. And the sorrow, the crying and the heartbroken and no. They're still sitting there going, well, we asked you to do that. That's one of the procedures, one of the things that we ask you in your procedure. So you are actually just doing things by rote right now. You are literally painting by numbers right now. This is not coming from a place of genuine sorrow and genuine regret. You're doing this so you can secure the statue. And that's it. That's the reason why you got Academy President David Rubin, Ruby Rubin, saying, I'm still looking you up, buddy. Nice try, though. Nice try. We got a super chat. Crafts for Others. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He won't be able to vote on nominee or winners. Sure. He won't be in the Academy. He won't be able to win an Oscar anymore, pretty much, if he resigns. But the other thing is you got to put into consideration here, too. If he does do that, then he won't ever really do any movies, big movies ever again. Unless it's like running from aliens and Lifetime movies. Can you imagine Will Smith in Lifetime movies? Oh my God. What a fall from grace. What a fall from grace. Excuse me. And I don't see him doing that. I see him sitting in the corner using his YouTube channel. I'm dead ass. I feel like he's just going to go F it. I'm just going to become a YouTuber. I'm dead ass. Think about it for a second. He's got a YouTube channel. He's been doing a lot of stuff online. He did the whole best shape of my life thing and dropping weight, and he did all these things, and he's doing a whole bunch of things on TikTok with Jason Derulo. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he needs to do. Just go over there, get into the internets, and he'll be fine, I guess. Yeah, Wild Wild West 2? Hell no. Please save me that. Save me from that BS. I don't ever want to see that again. No one ever wants to see that movie again. Please. 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 Super chat. Blue True One, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Grace, mercy to Smith. Character been good for years. Yeah. I'll say this. That's why a part of me feels like a part of me hurts for Will. A part of me really does hurt for Will. He's really, a part of me aches for him. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Aaron Heiner, you're right. He could start his own podcast. Literally. Oh my God. If he was to do his own podcast, holy cow. I mean, he would make so much damn money. That man would be making buckets. He'll be fine. Literally, Omi R. Yeah, he could literally retire and just start his own podcast. And he would just kill it. He'd basically, well, depending on who he has on his show, but he could be like the black Joe Rogan up in this piece, but with hair. He'd be fine. And then he'd just do all his work, everything out through talking on this podcast. And he would make millions. Oh my God, he would make stupid money. And then he could bring his son on, and they could talk about dynamics between his father and his son. Basically do his own version of Red Table Talk. There you go. Why the hell not? People, it's not like because he's not making movies ever again, doesn't mean that he can't find another avenue in which he can find success. He is still Will Smith. He is still making the monies. He still is a millionaire. His children are still making their own bags as well. He's good. He ain't got nothing to worry about. I think at some point, once you don't worry about the paper chase, when the paper chase really just disappears and you just have more money, you live in an abundance and overabundance of things, you start to go, well, then I need other goals. Because the money's not an issue anymore. I don't have to worry about the power bill or the cell phone bill or the car note. Everything's paid for and I'm making monies. So that's all coming in. So I'm good. So now it's about accolades. Now it's about awards. Now it's about leaving a legacy, leaving a mark in this crazy town called Hollywood. Because you don't want to just be a dude that was in a couple movies back in the day. You want to leave with, he broke the mold. He was our Sidney Poitier. Once the money's there and you don't have to worry about it, what's the next big thing? Yes, of course, more money, but at the same time, it's accolades, it's awards, it's leaving history. And that's exactly what he was trying to do. But now this is unbelievable. What he did here, this smack seen around the world, is unforgettable. Everybody's going to remember this. And that sucks. They're going to remember this. This performance is going to be the best performance he's ever made. Better than any movie he has ever made. His performance at this Oscars is literally unforgettable. No one's ever going to forget this. And that's what sucks. Oh, I forgot about Pursuit of Happiness. That was a damn good movie. Damn good movie. And the only movie that Jaden Smith is in where he can actually act. I'm sorry. But that kid can rap, though. I'll give him that. And I will say this, Dolly. Just because he made a mistake, you're right. He's still a good guy. People make mistakes. People do make mistakes. But he does seem a bit hypocritical after going up and smacking a dude in the face, especially somebody he knows. It's just whack. But then it also makes you wonder. It does also actually make you wonder what it just makes you wonder what's next for him. And how much anger does he really have inside of him? Are there things that go on behind closed doors that we don't know, that he just blows up? Maybe he blows up a lot at home. Way before the entanglement BS. You never know. God knows what happened or what goes on behind closed doors. If he is somebody who is still just punching walls and losing his damn mind at home, if he is a violent person at home or has really, really bad anger issues, anger management issues, that's the question. Immortal Badass, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Steps he's taking made me lose more respect for him. Interesting. I think I think I really do feel Immortal. Shout out to my boy, Immortal Badass. But I really do think that him resigning is him doing whatever he can to secure his statue and leave his mark here on this in history, in movie making history, in film history. I don't think it has anything to do with him trying to do the right thing. I think it's another move. But then again, maybe I'm a little jaded because of seeing the smack and all that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I see somebody said something. Let me pull this. Seal Bear 23. Thank you so much for the comment on YouTube. And real quick, before I go into that comment, please do me a favor, hit that like button down below, send it past 1,000 likes. I see over 2,300 souls in the house right now on all platforms. If you're watching this on YouTube especially, please go hit that like button, send it past 1,000 likes. That would really mean a lot. Hit that 1K before the end of the show. That would really mean a lot to me. And of course, again, I'm going to keep saying it, but I have to, you know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you know whenever I go live. I'd really, really appreciate it. And it'd be great to have new members of the Pascal Show family. So hit that subscribe button. Okay, we're going into this comment. Not to be controversial, but Pascal, do you think he thinks he is part of being part of this Scientology, is part of this mess? I don't know if anything. I didn't even know. I didn't know he was all about that, to be honest. I just know that it's a freaking cult. I'll say that. And they are very elite. They're extremely elitist. That's what I was trying to say. they're very cutthroat and they're cliquish. And it almost seems like to be in the upper echelon of Hollywood, you have to be in this Scientology BS. I don't know. I don't know if he's a part of that anymore. Maybe he is. I don't know. But regardless, he needs to find some inner peace within him with the quickness. Because like I said, this is just so sad, y'all. So sad. But guys, that is the show tonight. I just wanted to break that story with you guys. So far, no one's come out and said April Fools on this story. But of course, I will let you know if there's anything that pops up about this. Okay? And, wait, where did that go? Man, these names. Okay. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. Okay. I really do appreciate it. All the way from London. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate the support and love and all that stuff. Seriously, y'all. You guys are incredible. So please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. Send it past 1K before you leave. Before you leave the show. That would really mean a lot. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay. I'm working my way towards 100,000 subscribers, and there's so many stories and so many things we need to get aware of. Like I said, so many other stories aside from Will Smith that we need to talk about. And we are going to talk about it. I promise you, we are going to talk about it. Okay. There's a gang of stuff, y'all. A gang of stuff that we need to talk about. So we got to get into this poll real quick before we head off. But real quick, Crafts for Others. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Eventually he will be forgiven. Might take a while. I do agree with that. It might take a while for him to for us to be able to move on and the Academy to be able to move on. But we'll see. Again, hit that like button. Send that like past 1K. We're almost there. We're 80 likes away, guys. So keep on hitting that like button before you leave. Let's look at this poll. I'm going to end it right now. I said, oh, shoot, it just disappeared. But it said 80% of you guys. 80%. Wow. 80% of y'all said yes. Do you agree with Will Smith resigning? 80% of you said yes. And 19% of you said no. I don't know where the other 1% went. Maybe it's a in-betweener type of thing. But about 1,000 people voted, by the way. And 80% of y'all said yes, he should resign. Interesting. Interesting, guys. Well, you already know, as this story continues to evolve and it keeps on growing brand new pairs of legs, real talk, it's going this way, it's going that way, it's going everywhere right now. But when they have more stuff going on and more information about this particular story, you know for a fact I'll be hopping on and chopping it up with you guys. I will be also talking about a bunch of other stories, so please be sure to hit that notification bell so that you know what is going on in the world that you need to be privy to, literally. All right? Please do that for me, okay? And we're 50 away from 1K likes. So hit that like button down below before we head off. That would be amazing to me. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are dope. I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon, okay? Have a wonderful and positive rest of your Friday. And I might see you guys tomorrow morning. You never know. There's so many crazy stories going on. Yeah. I just might have to hop on and chop it up with you guys. Okay? But anyway, I love all y'all. Have a wonderful night. Do something wonderful with your night. Go spend some time with your loved ones. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We're almost at 1K. We're almost at 1K. Almost. We got 180. It's 982. We're almost there. I'll wait. Come on. Just 17 more people just need to hit that like button. 14 more people need to hit that like button. So much fun. It's so much fun seeing the numbers go up. Okay, 9 more people. Hit that like button, baby. 1K. Bow. You guys are incredible. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Stay blessed out there. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.